All right, I'm saying hi on my Instagram story because my two favorite people were saying hi this morning. Dean Graciosi and Philip DeFranco. They're both like, hey, everyone. Dean's like, I'm working out. You should work out. And Phil's like, oh, I got to fix my hair. Whatever. I love their morning stories. So what's on the agenda for today at 2:52 p.m.? Well, this morning I woke up and recorded a little bit of my crazy dreams, just to, I don't know, have a record of that. I'll post that on YouTube. And okay, so I'm just tidying up a little mess here. And what I've decided to do, I called the beer store a little while ago, and they are open until 5, and so I can return my bottles. My dad was asking me yesterday, it's like, get rid of the bottles, like, I don't like that. So, what if there was a fire? How could you escape? Whatever. It's time to get it done. So I might need a ride. I don't know. Do we still have the wheelbarrow? I don't see it. Oh, no, they're too much to carry. Ugh. All right, I feel a bit of responsibility here to post in my story because I've been posting these on YouTube daily for the past little while. By the way, I did post them. I started a few years ago posting my Instagram stories to YouTube, and then one day I went too long in my story. It went like over 20 minutes, and then what happened? There was some glitch in it or something. There was some reason I couldn't post it. I had to like edit it together, and then I decided, well, I can't post the next days because I need to do it in chronological order. And then it took me like a year to figure out how to edit the old one, and now I'm like 4 years behind because I never caught up to post them. So that was stupid. Very, very stupid. I should have just kept going with it. Anyways, live and learn. Okay, so just to update you, I was going to go to the beer store, and then I did. I told my dad, let's go. I was going to do it at a particular store for like a secret shopping assignment, but that expired like a month ago, so I was like, all right, well, let's just go to the other place. That was a bit closer, and it was so cold that the bags, like my duffel bags and the plastic bags, were like frozen to the back porch. And then in the store, I had to bring in my duffel bag to thaw it out a bit because the zipper was frozen shut. And yeah, I stood outside the parking lot, putting all the cans and boxes and counting them and all the bottles. And at some point, my dad was trying to help. He was like pushing the cart, and then all the boxes of cans fell off and under the car and everything. So I got the windshield cleaner thing. I was brushing them out from under the car. And the security guard lady kept coming out saying, don't come in yet. Or if I walked into the building, she'd be like, I'll come out and tell you when it's time to come. And then eventually my dad was like, so you're going to find the lady? I'm like, she said she was coming out. Well, she's not coming out. Anyways, I think the line disappeared, so she wasn't coming out. But I still wanted to recount the boxes of cans that my dad had dropped. And so anyways, I went in finally with all my bottles. It was $33 and 30 cents or 80 cents. I think 30 cents. So that's probably not worth months of picking up bottles and then even the time to drive it over, but it's fun. It's not as much fun as when I did it with my girlfriend. My last gen, we would walk around the parks and pick up the bottles together, and then what we did, we both started Tangerine bank accounts with somebody, maybe my referral link, because then it was a special deal. Like, I think did I get $100 or something for referring her, and she got $100. So then we had like, a thing there. And then we just started splitting the money of picking up the cans and putting it in. And she told me, you're not cashing this out. You're not going to like put it in stocks and lose it or whatever, like build this. And then after a year or two after I broke up with her, I was like, I guess I can liquidate this account now. Although that's another thing that I was hoping we'd always have forever, and we'd always see, look, this is the money that's building from just us picking up beer cans. Like some people have bowls of corks they have from drinking bottles of wine. This was our thing, and it was actual money. But that was 8 years ago, and I can never get her back because she's married with kids and won't talk to me. And I blew it. Could have had 8 years with her, but now I've had 8 years alone. And that's about it. I came back. I was like, okay, I guess I'll sit down to work, but I knew it was starting to get close to dinner time. And sure enough, my mom texted me, dinner's ready in 4 minutes, and now dinner's ready. So I went upstairs, and there was salad and salmon. She always makes good, healthy meals. It's very nice of her. And then she's like, oh, no speed dating tonight? And I was like, oh, right, this woman did just message me like half an hour ago saying, oh, there's a big Hanukkah the North American Jewish speed dating. I don't know if it was Hanukkah. Maybe it was. Anyways, it was Jewish. And so I was like, I'll do it. So I paid the $25 US plus $3 Evite fee. And then, turned out to be 15 women in it. They were nice. Everybody was nice. I had good chats with everyone. So I just don't seem to match with a lot. And I think what it is that I should probably, well, I mean, I can't lie and say I'm a doctor or a lawyer as much as I'd like to, just to see if that affected things, to see if, like, looking the way I look and sounding this way and everything, it's all fine. If I say I'm a doctor or a lawyer, I'd love to see if that changes things. But I've been saying I'm a copywriter. That's what I said tonight. But then I go on, oh, look, I made a green screen. I'm doing YouTubing and podcasting and voice acting. None of that sounds very stable. I don't think women are liking it. And yet, years ago, that's the thing, in university, I dated the best looking girls in the school. Over the past 20 years, I met amazing women who knew exactly what I was doing, making short films about towels, talking towels and stuff. They knew and they loved me for it. But I think the older you get, the less women that appreciate that there are. This morning, somehow I got in discussion on Facebook. Where was I? What group? I don't know. Some guy said, hey man, you should move to Taiwan. And then he was messaging me, telling me how amazing Taiwan is, how he was in Taiwan, but then he moved to China, I think. Next back home because he met a Colombian girl somehow. I don't even know where he is now. But he was telling me it was like just amazing times and the women are so nice and age is just a number there and they like foreign guys and you'd have so much fun. And I'm like, why did you leave? COVID. I'm like, what? And because he was like, oh, there's no COVID in Taiwan. I'm like, then why did you leave? Oh, I met a Colombian girl. I'm like, how did you, okay, so what happened to, he's like, yeah, I should have stayed in Taiwan, not gone to China, because the Taiwanese girl, like, if I wanted to meet a wife, I should stay in Taiwan. I don't know. Maybe I should have taught English for 20 years in Taiwan. Anyway, this morning I recorded my dreams, and then just now, so at the end of the day here, see, this is like 10 o'clock. So I did the speed dating, I told you. Then at 10 o'clock now, Charlotte was starting to video call me because it's her good night call. And then I was like, yeah, 1 minute, or give me 10 minutes. And then I'm like, okay, I got into bed. I'm like, oh, right, I should upload yesterday's Instagram story to YouTube. And then I'm like, yeah, so I did that. And I'm like, oh, I got to upload my dream thing. So I got to put them both on YouTube. But then I got to share the links on Twitter and LinkedIn and Facebook. But then I also, for some reason, upload the videos to Facebook. I upload them to my Facebook page because I think one day I'll be monetized. Like they say, if you get a certain number of video views, I don't even think it applies in Canada, but I do it and then I put it on my Facebook profile for, I don't know why. When I say I don't know why, I do know why. I just mean it's a stupid idea. I do it because I want like a record. I want Facebook in a year to be like, memory from this year and to send me a video of this year just so I can eat more easily. I've never seen it send a memory of like, look, you posted this YouTube video. But I make a bit of money on YouTube. That's the problem. And I also want all the likes to be there so I can build my channel, right? Like I keep giving it away. Giving it away on Facebook. What else was I going to say? Oh yeah. So I sent a Merry Christmas to my friend Loic from France, that I knew like in university, just because we were chatting again and I want to reconnect with him. And then he replied with a long thing saying, listen, I know you're listening, but you're not listening, but got to get off your phone. He wants me to go for like a long, like 3,000-mile hike or something. He thinks that would make me feel better. He says, listen, I know it's been your job, like posting with your phone and stuff, but you're addicted. You're addicted to filming yourself and sharing all your stuff. He says, and his message to me before, like months ago, was like, simplicity, like be simple. And he's right. Like I would love a simple life. Like my problem is I always thought, no, I'm going to be the most famous person in the world. And I can't settle down with like one regular girl. I can't just get a house. I can't be in one place. All of that led me to not having anything, not just accepting, hey, this is the great person. Like, I don't know. It's unfortunate. But on the other hand, I do want to sort of build a YouTube thing. I can't think of anything else. I can't think of anything else that would allow me to sort of reach the world and achieve some of my potential, or I have to do it. I'm sorry. Well, I'm not sorry. You're watching. You should be sorry. Or that's something. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know. Tomorrow my parents are going to my aunt's to watch Borat on her TV. She's got Netflix on her TV. I could still buy my dad the thing to get Netflix on his TV, but I don't want to do it unless he agrees to get an exercise bike, because I don't want to have more reasons for him to just sit there. I want him to live long enough to see my kids, in which case he might have to live forever. Yeah, but I want to focus on, I gotta just crank out the videos. Remember, this is the month of focus. This month of, can I change things around in like just a month? I had some ideas for websites today, so I just emailed a developer in India. I'll talk to him tomorrow about it. I might make $100 million this month. I can't say for sure, but I feel like it's 90% probability. And I guess now I've talked enough to post this on YouTube. So I'll say goodnight. I'll ask a question of the day. And I'm sorry, you guys answered my question of the day a couple of days ago, and I haven't posted your answers. So I guess I should go back in my archive and do that. I'll do it tomorrow. I should be in bed. Now it's midnight. Ugh. See, the problem is, I don't want to talk to Charlotte this late, because now it's going to be like even later. On the other hand, it's like if you're trying to maintain some kind of friendship or relationship with someone who's halfway around the world, you have to, put in the time. And now I'm remembering this girl, Alana, that, or was it Alana? I don't know. I was dating, I don't know, like 8 years ago, and we broke it off because she kept wanting to message me and from Ottawa, and I was in Toronto, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll message you later, and she just didn't like that I wasn't making time for her, and now she's gone, and all right, good night. All right, I'm in a Donair place. Is my lens dirty? Is that why there's a lens flare? Or am I like J.J. Abrams deliberately